Today on Max Handy Gadgets, we're making delicious chicken parmesan with creamy garlic cheesy pasta. So let's get started. Okay, for the main ingredients to make our delicious chicken parmesan with creamy garlic cheesy pasta, we have about 1 pound or a very large chicken breast here that we're going to slice in half. And back here we have 2 cups of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. And over here we have about a cup of mozzarella cheese. And here we have our marinara sauce. It's about a cupful. And back here we have our breadcrumbs. We're going to be using these, an Italian breadcrumbs, right? They're seasoned up nicely, but we're going to add more seasoning to them, okay? And for the seasonings, we have a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of oregano, half a teaspoon of thyme, 1 teaspoon of your favorite Italian seasonings, and 1 tablespoon of parsley flakes. Okay, that ought to make it taste good. Okay, let's go ahead and put some of this aside. Okay, since I always forget to sharpen my knives, you know, I do it, but then I forget to. Okay, let's just go ahead and sharpen this up. And we're going to use the AnySharp knife sharpener again. Now, we've been testing this for over 2 years, and if it fails, we'll let you guys know. And it's still going strong, so let's go ahead and use it today. Now, we can't lock it down on this type of material. It won't stick. The suction cup won't grab, but we'll just hold it down. And we'll take our knife, and we'll pull through there 3 times. Okay, now that's going to be sharp. Okay, let's put this away. Okay, now we're going to take our nice chicken breast and we're going to slice that right in half with your knife, and it helps to have a sharp knife. Let's find the halfway mark and just put your hand there nice and flat like this and go ahead and cut it right in half. And that knife is sharp. Okay, let's see how we did. Beautiful. Okay, they look really good. And they're pretty big. They look really nice, and they're going to be really tender when we're done. Boy, they look good, don't they? And that was easy to do. Just go ahead and fillet them that way, you know, with your knife. And it helps to have a sharp knife, because otherwise you're not going to go through there very easy. That knife went right on through. Okay, let's put this aside for a minute. Okay, there's our nice chicken breast. Now we're going to bread these up. So we set up a breading station. There it is. We have 1 large egg. We have about a half a cup of all-purpose flour. And we have about half to 3/4 of a cup of Italian breadcrumbs. And now we're going to season these up, right? We're going to take all our nice seasonings and we're going to go ahead and put them right in our breadcrumbs. And we're going to add a little bit of salt to our flour, a little bit of pepper to our flour there, a little bit of garlic powder, and we're also going to put a little salt in our egg and a little bit of pepper in our egg. And we're going to take about a half an ounce of milk, put that in there. Okay, let's go ahead and mix up our flour. Okay. Now let's go ahead and mix up our breadcrumbs. Get all that good seasoning in there. Now we'll go ahead and mix up our egg. Beat it up good. Okay, that looks good. Now we're going to take our nice chicken breast here that we sliced up, and we're going to put that right in the flour. And we'll go ahead and get it coated with flour real nice. Okay, that looks pretty good. Nice. Okay. And we'll go ahead and put it right in our egg. Okay, there you go. Now we're going to take it and knock off the heavy there, and we'll go right in our breadcrumbs. Flip them over. And we'll use our dry hand. Yeah, I forgot. Okay, let's see how we did. Oh yeah, that looks really good. Okay, let's just go ahead and put that on a plate. And we'll do our other one. Put that right in the flour. And we'll go ahead and put our flour on there. Flour it up good. Okay, that looks good. Knock off the excess and we'll go in our egg. Okay, that looks good. Now we'll go in our breadcrumbs. Pat them in. This is where all the good flavor is, right here. Okay, let's flip it over. We'll do this side. Okay, let's see how we did. Wow, can you see it? They're pretty big. Okay, let's go ahead and put that on a plate. Boy, don't they look nice? Okay. They really do. Alright, they're breaded up nicely. Okay, now all we have to do is start cooking. So let's do that. Okay, we got a pot of boiling water here. Now we're going to make our pasta. We're going to add a little salt. You know, the coarse sea salt. And we're going to take about a half a pound of spaghetti, you know, and we'll put that in there. Now don't worry if it sticks out. It'll go down there as it softens, you know, and that'll happen rather quickly. It's starting already. Now this is angel hair pasta, so it's going to be nice and thin, which is good. Move it around a little bit so it don't stick. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and move that to the back burner and let that cook. We'll shut off our front burner for now. Okay, while the spaghetti back there is cooking away for about 9 minutes, we're going to go ahead and fry up our nice chicken. That sounds good. Alright, let's set our burner to medium high, and we'll go ahead and put some oil in the pan. Now make sure you put enough because we're frying up our breaded chicken, right? Okay, and we'll let that get nice and hot, and we'll go ahead and fry them up. Okay, our oil seems hot enough. Let's just go ahead and take our nice breaded chicken here. Don't they look nice? Those chicken breasts, beautiful. This is going to make a really nice chicken parmesan. Alright, let's go ahead and put them in there because they're big. Okay, let's put this one in. Okay, we're going to let them go maybe 2-3 minutes per side, and we might have to spin them around a little bit to get a nice even color, and then we'll just go ahead and flip them over and do the same thing. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Okay, that's pretty good. See how we got to spin it around? Okay, let's spin this one around a little bit. And let's see how we're doing with this one. That's looking good. Okay. Okay, let's check this one. See how we're doing. Beautiful. Okay. Now we'll let that get nice and golden on this side, you know, underneath. And it should be done. Okay, let's see how we're doing now. Oh, that is perfect. Look at that. Okay, they're looking good. And they're about done. Let's go ahead and shut off our burner. And we'll get them out of there. Okay, we're going to take our nice griddle here. It's oven safe. And we're going to put them right on there. All right. Beautiful. Okay, there we go. Look at them. Aren't they nice looking? Okay. Oh, there you have it, guys. Look at them chicken breasts. Don't they look good? Can you see them? Okay, let me bring you in a little closer. Okay, they look really, really good. Okay, let's put these aside for a minute and let me clean my pan. Okay, here's our pan all nice and clean. And we kind of just wiped it out. That's all it was really needed after we rinsed it. And now we're going to go ahead and put some oil in there. You know, in a cold pan. Okay, let's just go ahead and set our burner to medium. And we're going to take 2 tablespoons of butter and put them right in there. Beautiful. And we're going to stir that around, and we're not going to let it burn or anything. So it should melt. Okay, let's stir it around a little bit here. Okay, that looks good. Now we're going to add our 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. Yep, it's a 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. It's like a 1-to-1 ratio. Put that in there. Now we're not going to let this burn or anything. We're just going to incorporate it good. So it kind of infuses with the butter. Okay, that looks pretty good. It released some of the good flavor. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of flour. Mix that in. Now we're going to cook that flour taste off. And we're like making a roux here, so. And look at all that good garlic. Beautiful. That looks really good. It smells wonderful. Okay. Now we're going to add about 1/3 cup of chicken stock or chicken broth, whatever you have. This is chicken broth. Put that in there. Now, that's what you want to see. It bubble up like that and start simmering. Now we're going to add about 1 cup of regular milk. Put that in there. Now all we have to do is kind of mix it up, you know, and when it reduces down, it'll thicken. Should only take about 5 minutes. Okay, right now we're going to preheat our oven to 375 degrees. So let's do that. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Okay, it's starting to get thicker. That's nice. Okay, at this point we're going to add a little salt, not much, and a little bit of pepper, some extra garlic powder, yeah, okay, and a little bit of smoked paprika is always good, right? Okay, let's stir that in a little. Get it mixed in good. Boy, that's getting nice and creamy. Okay. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take most of our grated Parmesan cheese and put that right in there. We'll save a little bit for on top of our chicken. Okay. And we'll mix that in. Let's lower our temperature down to low. Boy, does that smell good. Okay, now when you get it looking like this and it's nice and creamy, we're going to go ahead and add our spaghetti back in there, and it's done. Look at that, and they're perfectly done. Okay, let's do that. We'll put that right in there, and we'll keep some of the starchy broth. We'll let that go right in there. Boy, they're hot. Okay. Okay, that's about it. And we'll give that a good mix. And now's a good time to taste that and see if it's good. You know, see if it needs anything. Maybe a little more pepper. Now we're going to go ahead and sprinkle that with a little bit of parsley flake. Okay, and that's done. Let's shut off our burner. Okay, that's done. Let's just go ahead and put that aside for a minute and let it cool down. Okay, our oven's nice and hot. It's up to temperature. So let's just go ahead and put this aside for a minute. And we're going to bring back our nicely breaded chicken. Can you see them? Beautiful. And believe it or not, they're still warm. And we're going to take our marinara sauce. That's beautiful. Put that on there. Okay, that looks good. Now we're going to take our mozzarella cheese and we're going to pile it right on there. Beautiful. Okay, let's do this one. And a little bit of our Parmesan cheese. We'll put that on top. Just sprinkle it on there. It's okay if it falls off. That's what makes it taste good when you try to get it out of the pan. It's all gooey. Okay, there you go. We used up our mozzarella cheese and our Parmesan cheese. Okay. Okay, guys, doesn't that look good? It sure does. Okay, let's put this in the oven at 375 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes until all that nice cheese is all melted. So let's do that. We'll put it in there. Okay, guys, here's our delicious chicken Parmesan. Look at them. Don't they look nice? And look at all that cheese that's melted on there. Really does look nice. Okay, guys, let's just go ahead and have a taste of this. And I can't wait to get into that creamy garlic pasta. That really smelled good while we were cooking it. So, okay, let's just go ahead and have a taste. Okay, guys, here it is. Our delicious chicken Parmesan with creamy garlic cheesy pasta. And boy, does that look good. and it smells wonderful. Okay, let's just go ahead and add a little bit of seasoning to the top, and it'll be done. Okay, I like to take a little bit of our marinara and put it on top of the cheese here, just a little bit. Because it's got them nice pieces of tomato in there. The chunks, you know, looks nice. Okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle that with a little more pepper because it don't need any salt. And we're going to put some parsley flakes on there, especially on the spaghetti, the pasta. Okay, there you go. Boy, doesn't that look good? This is really going to taste good. I just know it is. All that cheese in there and that perfect breading with all that different seasonings in that breading, it's really going to taste good. And it was loaded with cheese in the pasta there. That's why we're calling it a creamy garlic cheesy pasta. And I'll bet you it's creamy and it's got plenty of garlic flavor. So let's just go ahead and have a bite. I can't wait any longer because it looks and smells wonderful. Okay, let's just go ahead and cut a piece off this end here. Oh, is that tender? Let's cut another piece. Beautiful. Okay, let's spread this out a little so you can see it. Look at that. That's just really good. Okay, let me grab a piece here and show it to you. Look at that. That's going to taste really good. And the breadcrumbs stuck on there nicely. Beautiful. All right, let's just go ahead and have a bite. This is a little bit big, but I'm going to go for it. Boy, is that delicious. The breading on there really did the trick. It really tastes good. All right, let me cut off a couple more slices. Wow, that's just beautiful. Let's get a real big one here. Okay, let me spread these out for you a little bit so you can see them better. There you go, guys. Doesn't that look good? And that's perfectly done in there and nice and moist. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to have to try our creamy garlic cheesy pasta. So let's get into a bite. Okay, let's have a bite of this. Boy, doesn't that look good? And it's creamy. And it smells like garlic. Okay, let's have a bite. Boy, is that some delicious pasta there. That creamy garlic cheesy pasta, it's loaded with cheese. And that is loaded with flavor. You know, with that chicken broth we added and all that good stuff. Plus all that garlic. Boy, is it tasty. But that chicken parm is so tender and juicy. I don't know if you can see it, but it's so moist and tender. You're going to love this. Just go ahead and make it this way because it's delicious. Alright guys, you know what'll go good with this since we're having it for dinner? A nice chilled glass of wine. I'm going to have a white wine with this one. That sounds good, doesn't it? Alright guys, if you're enjoying these videos, go ahead and like and subscribe and I'll catch you on the next one. Delicious chicken parmesan with creamy garlic cheesy pasta. That's what's for dinner tonight. That sounds good. Look at the crust on there. That's beautiful. And that is so moist and tender. Oh yeah. Good.